Alright guys, drove around last night, tried to get on this group of birds. The toms were hanging out probably 800 yards away on private, and the hens and a couple jakes were just all kind of grouped up right by the road. And this spot, there's not really a good way to get down in here, so just drove by this morning, got off work not too long ago, and they were, 3 toms were heading away from me, and then 2 jakes just crossed the road heading back towards the private. But it's alright because it's going to give me a perfect opportunity to slip down in here in this creek and get set up. So I'm going to give that a whirl and see what we can do. So I'll let you know, and hopefully we can get on a bird and get something knocked down. So just me today, rolling solo, so I'm going to try and film and do the whole shebang. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, wish me luck to see you out there. Set up in this creek. I was almost to the trees I wanted to get to. Couldn't really decide if I wanted to sit where I'm sitting now or up just a little bit further. But as I was getting set up, trying to get the camera on the tripod and all that, a jake popped up on the other side, across this field, probably 85 yards. He thinks he's a bad boy because he's strutting around and acting like he's the big dog, but he's just a jake. He's got a jake fan. So he hung out for a while and kind of moved to the right, more out in front of me behind some trees. And we're pretty close to a road right here. So he's on the other side, but near that road. And I was still thinking about moving up, but I wanted to wait and see what he was doing. Then a hen walked out. She walked right down over here to me. Kind of got in this group of trees behind me, right to my right. She was probably 10, 15 yards away. Hung out there for a while. That jake ended up following her in, strutting the whole time. She ends up popping out 8 yards in front of me right here behind this tree. I don't have the best setup. This wasn't where I wanted to sit. So I was real nervous about getting busted, but she stood here for a minute and looked at me, but I guess the old mossy oak camo's doing a good job. She couldn't pick me out. She worked out in front of me and that jake kind of followed her out. Now they're back on the other side. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while, kind of see what happens on it. Alright guys, that's the end of the day. Another one, much footage, but it's good learning. First time I've actually hunted down here, so it's good to kind of get an idea what these birds are doing. But built a little blind behind me right there, so I'm gonna hop in there first thing in the morning, because I think these birds work over here in the morning. Feed, there's a ton of feed around here, a lot of seeds and nuts falling off some of these trees, so I think they come over here, feed, hang out for a while, and then head back across the road. So we'll try and get in here first thing in the morning, and hopefully we can get on them. So we'll see you then. Those birds are in a spot where I think I can slip in here. Might be a little risky, but we're gonna hustle and try and just dive right in, and hopefully we can get in a spot where they're gonna come out and get in front of us. So same group of birds we were on last night, and we didn't get in here early enough to get on them this morning. So they're in this little field, probably 200-300 yards away, just over this little ridge here. And I think at some point they're gonna work back this way behind me and across the road. So I'm hoping that if I can get set up over here, I might have a good chance at getting a shot. So we gotta hustle though. I'm gonna dive in there and get set up. So I'll update you guys once we get in there and get set up. So I'll see you in there. Alright guys, made it into the setup. We're sitting facing the opposite way of which we were yesterday. We had to park the truck behind us in kind of a bad spot if those birds want to get back across the road, and if I want to be able to get to the truck at some point today. So it's gonna be tough, but the birds were in this backfield. It was the last time I saw them when I was driving in, and snuck up here. I haven't seen them since. I think I can hear them, but not positive. So we're just gonna set up and wait. I got a couple shooting lanes here. One to my left, it's not super big, and then my right's completely open, and then right down the middle is pretty open as well. So just gonna depend. Hopefully they feed back like they, at least that's what I think they're doing. My one worry is they're gonna walk this hill up here to my left, loop right around me, never even seeing them. So we'll find out. I'm gonna start calling. How we're set up, I don't even know what time it is. 9 o'clock probably. 10? 9:30. So 9:30, we're finally in here, finally set up. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can get on board. Have one of these birds come waltzing down through here. Can't believe that, guys. I couldn't move. They were 5 yards. 5 yards. Had me pinned. Oh. God, that was insane. That was awesome, guys. That was cool. It's my first ever solo bird. Usually I got the boys with me, but the way it worked out this weekend, I was riding solo. So hunting solo, Colorado, got it done. It's my first ever Colorado bird, even though I've lived here all my life, believe it or not. So excited about that. And man, it feels good to get one on the board. I know I missed the film. Just off camera, you see the feathers fly. Dang it. But it's what happens when you're solo hunting. I mean, you know, not much you can do there. I thought I had him on camera, that's why I shot. I wouldn't have taken the shot if I knew I didn't have him, but it is what it is. Got some pretty cool film. Got my adrenaline going, to say the least. So I think those birds have moved off finally, so we're going to sneak out here and see if we can go take a look at this guy. Let's go. Yeah, I don't see anybody. I bet they went. Oh man, I'm stoked. Can't believe that happened. All feathers. Pile of feathers. Goodness gracious, look at you. Got little nubs. That was kind of my guess. I figured it was a 2-year-old bird. There was 2 other toms. 2 other toms hanging out with him. And it just, with how everything was set up, you know, that big tom went first. I feel like that was the older bird. And this one just kind of hung out right here he was in the back, or maybe there was one more behind him. I don't even remember. No, he was the one in the back. And they started peeling out, and I had to move. My gun was pointed complete wrong direction. So I had to make a quick move. Got it done, man. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that was